Today I'm going to show you how I made my bases bigger with no effort. And it's coming right up.
Necrons!
Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, today we are going to follow on from my previous video where I talked about should I get rid of my 40k Necron army, the army which has a lot of ancient miniatures in because I've been collecting it for 20 years. Thank you so much for all of the awesome comments and feedback that I got on that video. I really appreciate it. Now obviously I was never going to actually bin my army, but it was an interesting topic and a worthwhile discussion. If you didn't see that video, I'll link it up in the description below so you can check it out. Stupid seagulls. Now I had a lot of comments saying that I should just keep my old miniatures and then buy the new ones to replace them, have both, which of course is an ideal world. However, I did discuss in the video that I don't really have enough space to be able to do that. So that was one thing which I had to take into consideration, and at the end of the video I concluded that I was going to upgrade my miniatures by using base adapters. However, even with these adapters, I must admit that the Wraiths are going to be the main issue, because the Wraiths, well, they're pretty small miniatures, and when you put them on these bigger bases, they're even smaller. So I'm going to find some room, I'm going to save up some money, and I'm going to buy some Wraiths, maybe 2 units of 6, just so that I have the new miniatures and the old ones, and I can feature them in my battle reports. As for the other miniatures, like my Immortals, my Flayed ones, I'm just going to keep my old miniatures and have them on these new bigger sizes. It works perfectly fine. My tournament is only 1 week away now, so I don't have much time to get these bases sorted, so I found the ideal solution, a very quick and simple way to adapt the base sizes, and that's what we're going to look at right now. So with all that said and done, this is what I got in this box. Now this is from Winterdyne Commission Modelling. It's a UK based company on eBay. I will link up the company in the description below for you so you can check it out for yourself, but I'm really happy with what I got. So let's open this box up and have a look inside. So I've got 3 different base sizes. Now they come in these little packets. They don't have the writing on, that's what I put on, just for reference, so I knew which was which. 25mm to 28mm ring adapters. We've got 25 to 32mm adapters, and we've got 40 to 50mm adapters. So those were the 3 adapter sizes which I needed for my army. So let's have a quick look at the 25mm to 32mm ones first. Now what I really loved about these over maybe some of the other alternatives like MDF ones which I've seen is these are black and they're ready to go. So basically there is literally no effort because, well, check this out, all you have to do is get your 25mm base and just push it into place and it's job done. Look at that, how cool is that? Now of course you could go one more step and you could glue this on, you could fill in the gap and then maybe add some more basing material so that it all matches in. But for me, for now, for what I want, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use it like this. Maybe in the future I might fill this in. Potentially I might end up just rebasing the miniature totally. I'm not sure yet, so this is more of an experiment, but I'm really happy with this, and for my tournament army that I'm going to be using, this is going to be perfect. Now let's have a look at the 28mm ones. Now these are for my flayed ones. Flayed ones actually seem to be 28.5mm on their bases, but these are the nearest equivalents that are available, and to be fair, half a mil is going to make hardly any difference. And once again, this just pushes into the adapter and job done. Awesome. So really happy with these. I can't tell you how impressed I am. However, when it comes to this one, which is the 40mm to 50mm adapters, it's a slightly different story. So these ones here are actually a little big. They're a little loose. I mean, they do go in. Now, I contacted Winterdyne regarding this because I thought maybe I've got some faulty ones, or maybe they just haven't been cut right. But he said that this is correct, and actually there's a bit of a discrepancy on some of the Games Workshop bases, in particular the bigger ones. And I actually measured these bases, and they, even though they're supposed to be 40mm bases, they're actually smaller than 40mm. So he is correct. He says he gets them as close as he can. Obviously he can't have them too small, otherwise the miniature just won't go in. So he just tries his best to get it to the right size, and to be fair, it's not going to be an issue because you're going to either be gluing these into place, or in my case, as I want it temporary, I'm going to just put some blue tack around the inside edge and then just blue tack it into place. So really happy I've got the new base sizes for my tournament army. So let's have a look at my army before and after I've got these base adapters on. Okay, so this is my tournament army, and I'm really looking forward to playing this. And as you can see, I still have some of my ancient miniatures in there because, well, I really like them. So I've got my heavy destroyer conversions just there, and of course the Annihilation Barge. Then we have 3 Canoptic Spiders. They're on 60mm bases anyway, so they are the correct base size. Then we have the Flayed ones and the Immortals, which we're going to adapt, and of course the Wraiths. Then we have some Scarabs. I'm using the new Scarab bases because I think they look really cool. And this guy here is my Technomancer conversion. I do have a normal Technomancer, but I'm going to use this one because he's going to be riding alongside the spiders, so I thought it would match in and look pretty cool. These are going to be my Ancient Machinery objective markers. These are from Spellcrow. And then I'm going to use these little discs for doing other actions. One of the missions, you need to do actions to score points. So that's my army before the base adapters. Let's have a look at it after. And here is the army with the adapters on. Now obviously the Wraiths themselves are still a bit smaller than the newer miniature, but having that bigger base definitely makes a difference. And obviously in the future I potentially will be getting some newer Wraith miniatures, but at least this way still have the old ones, and I can have the newer base sizes or just take them out and have the older base sizes if I wish. I'm not interfering with my original army, which obviously is a big thing for me. There's the Immortals on their 32mm bases now, and of course the Flayed ones on the 28mm bases. Most of this army didn't really need adapting because the base sizes are correct, but those few models that are now adapted, I am ready for my 40k tournament. I can't wait. Of course, I'm going to make a video of the event, so if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do so, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you don't miss an upload. In the meantime, here is a video that YouTube thinks you would like to watch next.